Hello and welcome everybody to Mondays with Mandy. My name is Mandy Tice. I'm the director of the School of Atelier Arts. And today we're going to get into studio equipment. I'm in the New York City area and it is very, very overcast today. I don't know if you can tell the difference between today's video and our previous videos that we've been working on this painting with, but it is too dark to work on this painting today. Now I have a few options. I could set up a dark day painting, one that I only work on overcast days. I could work with direct light, like a studio light of some kind, which would be fine, except for my electric panel is going out and there's no light in my house right now that is not going in and out. So that's getting repaired this week, but working from electric light is not a choice for me today. So I was thinking that today we talk about some studio equipment, how to set up your studio, all the good stuff. And what inspired me to do this is that I received a gift in the mail that I wanted to share with you. So please go ahead and say hello. I love hearing from you. Okay, so Craft Geek sent me this easel. So full disclosure, they sent me this easel and asked me to do a review of it. Now I responded, I was like, I'm only willing to give like a straight up honest review. I haven't even opened this yet because I wanted it to be honest. So we'll see how it goes and what we think of it. But thank you to Craft Geek for sending this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've never really done this before. Like, is this an unboxing video? So we'll go ahead and open it up. I like that it's packaged nicely. It came quickly. And it's nice that it doesn't have all that tape there. Voila! Okay. One thing that I do like about this is that the size of this is smaller than the easel that I typically use when I break it down. And it's also smaller than my plein air painting easel as far as lengthwise goes. I usually have to check my bag when I'm plein air painting with my equipment. This could potentially go in an overhead bin bag, like a carry-on bag. So that's exciting to me because I hate checking baggage. Some people ask, oh, what about your paints when you're flying or traveling with paints? I know that the standard is to encourage people to check a bag with paint under it, but I find that I'm a bit more of a gambler and I'll get to the airport really early and I will try to take my paints and carry on. And 9 times out of 10, they'll let me actually take my paints and carry on. Sometimes they want to test every tube of paint, which is annoying. Sometimes they just wave me on through. Sometimes they want to check your hands, but I have most of the time been able to fly with my paints as long as you call them artist colors made from vegetable oil. Don't call them paints. But between figuring out how to get my paints in the carry-on and an easel now that's carry-on size, this is very exciting to me. And good morning, Rusty. Happy to have you here. So Rusty's saying that they're also waiting on a new tripod for a Porshad box. Yes. There's so many different things out there, right? So full disclosure, this is a Standrite 500 easel and it collapses fairly small. And typically when I'm just going around plein air painting around my neighborhood, I just take this, I don't worry about it being small. And I'm not one of those people that hikes in, to deep, dark places to paint. I'm a pretty low key plein air painter, pull over to the side of the road, take out my stuff from the car, paint right there, put it back. But as I've been traveling more, and I'm going to be at the Plein Air Convention and Expo that's coming up in May 19th, I believe, in Reno. So I am traveling more and more with my kit, and I'm looking for better and better solutions because I hate checking bags. So I'm excited, without even trying this yet, that it will fit in my carry-on bag. Okay. So there's a nice little picture in here. I'm not very intuitive technologically. My dad's an engineer and a computer scientist, and as much as he tried to help me understand these things, it just never really worked for me. Okay, so I like it. It's a quick start and it has pictures, which is great because I'm an artist and I learn visually. Okay, so we're gonna pull out the side. Oh, so this is nice. It's got some heft to it. I feel like it's not going to blow over, but look how small this is. This is very exciting to me. This might be what I'm looking for my carry-on. Okay, so I pulled out the sides. That was step number 1. Step number 2, pull out anchor. Oh, so this must be the anchor. Okay. I pulled out the anchor. Step number 3, unlock bottoms and keep twisting left to expand. So unlock. There's a little thing here for lock and unlock. So I'm going to unlock the bottoms. Oh, so you can, that's different than from other easels. Usually they have like oh, it can really pull out. Okay. So it's like a twist system to lock and unlock. My other easel has like a pull tab thing. So that's kind of nice. I like that the tabs aren't sticking out on me because I'm a very clumsy person and I'll catch my pants on that kind of stuff. So we'll see here. You know, it's interesting too because it can pull out quite, wow, actually, look at this. That's longer than my video screen will show. This is how high this easel will get. That's kind of insane. Wow. Okay. And it also has some sort of measurement on the bottom. I'm not sure what they represent, but it says like 1300, 1250. But I guess it's nice that you can compare what you're doing on one side with the other sides as well. Okay, so I'm going to just try to get these all at the same length, and I'm twisting. Okay, so this would be like a tabletop length, like let me see here. I'm going to put it down so you guys can see. So this length is quite short, but there's lots of options to lengthen it. So let's get it up to a better height for what we need. I'm wondering, this twist system, I wonder how hard you have to twist it. This is locking. What am I doing wrong? So there's like there's a 3-piece system here. So this is the bottommost piece, but I didn't pull the bottommost out here. But I wonder if I accidentally lock it somehow. Or do I have to push this button in? This is Mandy being not mechanically inclined here. This is probably not the easel, it's Mandy. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to do this last one. Okay, so this is the medium setting, which is quite a bit higher, but, oh, I didn't do the last one. No, I did do the last one, but this is going back. So it needs a little bit more height. Okay, so I'm just going to push you guys back more so that you can see the whole thing. I feel like you guys aren't getting the best view here. I think we might even need you further. Okay, so we have the base. I think you guys even need to be further away. We're going to get the whole deal in here. I have a tiny studio space, so that's another reason I'm always on the lookout for small easel situations. You know what? I might relocate you guys again. I've never had to like try to show you my setup before. Let's try one more location. You guys are going on an adventure all through the studio. Okay. All right, now we can see more or less even further back. Okay, all right, so you get the long view. I'll look at your comments all the way from here. Okay, so we have that. That was step 3, 4. Okay, 5, flip open easel holders. So, the easel holders. Oh, here they are. Oh, I see. Okay. So what we have here is these kind of, I'm going to bring it up close so you can see. So these kind of like flip out here like this. So that's exciting. All right. So presumably there's one on the bottom that flips out. Oh, they're down here. Voila. All right, so we have these down here. We have this up here, and this is adjustable. And I see now why I must have done something wrong on this side. I don't think I twisted this closed. So I see why now that these legs get so long. So let's pull these legs out all the way now that I understand how the height works here. I do like this kind of spinny twist thing. As long as it holds, we'll see how it holds. Okay, full height now. This leg, can this leg go longer? That's a lot of tilt to have it all the way like this. So let's see here. These other legs are longer. One, two, three. What am I doing wrong that this middle section is short compared to the other ones? I think there's something just a little, this back one is feeling a little awkward to me. This is the fun part about doing this for the first time with you guys. Like, I really wanted to give an honest review, so you're getting the real deal all the way through, beginning to end. Okay, so that does feel like it's the full length now. I'm getting some movement, so I think I'm not locking these tight enough. Who wanted to watch Mandy wrestle with an easel today? Okay. So is that locked? But why is this one so short? Is it supposed to be that way? Or am I being incompetent? Because this middle bar still feels shorter than these other two bars. So it's making me question whether that's true or not. All right, because we definitely need the height on the front. Like, this is where I would want the bottom of mine to be. Anybody has any ideas, let me know in the chat. I'm going to keep playing with it a little bit more. I feel like maybe I just am not getting it to extend all the way because this, for whatever reason, this side is stickier than the two other sides. All right, I definitely felt that go all the way out. Okay, so I guess we'll just shorten these a touch. So we're getting more up and down, but I really like my easel like straight up and down. So I'm gonna have to shorten this a little bit. I'll have to ask Craft Geek if it can go higher. I'm so excited about the size of this easel, but I definitely need it high. Like, I love how compact it is. I suppose if I were sitting too, I do have a stool set up, so that's also very tiny. So that would actually be good for this as well. Okay, so we'll have to ask Craft Geek about that. But we have the two sides. We have the top here. This can come down. And custom your easel holder. Back of easel. Flip open easel holder. Custom your easel holder. So we're on this last stage here. So this can come up and down. Oh, that's what it's saying. So this can actually hold quite a large canvas, surprisingly. If you want to do smaller canvases, it can go, you know, to this height. Let's pull a couple canvases and see what we got. That's it. Right. This is a pack of canvases, but if I'm working horizontally here, This top isn't necessarily going to hit that. Now I could tape this to a board. I often work on foam core boards similar to this. So that's an easy enough solution if you wanted to work smaller, that this will hold my typical boards quite nicely. I need to ask about that back part because I just like my easel straight up and down, but and I like it. I like it so that this is about eye height. Now this can get taller, but it starts leaning, and I really like an upright. So it's upright enough for me here. I'm going to get my still life painting stool and see how that does because maybe this is a seated easel for me. So here's my little handy dandy stool. I found this a while ago. Again, I like things that go in my carry-on. I like to be a carry-on person as much as possible when I'm teaching and traveling around the world. Okay. I had one that I liked so much. This is my second one of these, and it just kind of is this kind of cool collapsible little stool situation. Oh, I think I goes on this side before I connect it. There we go. Okay, so I really like this little stool because it's like a little zipper thing. It's short, you know, but if you're out studio painting, I can connect it all the way. It's a very manly morning this morning. Okay, so it's actually connected. All right, so this tool is my smaller one. I can shorten these and have a seated painting spot. So I'm going to do that and see how that goes. This is my super short stool. I'm seeing that I need a little bit of oomph in the turning here. Oh, it's going this way first. Okay. So I think you really want the legs adjusted where you want them before you put your easel on. You know, the way these are designed, I do feel like it can get taller than what I have it. I think I just need to reach to the Craft Geek people and ask them. Okay, so we have a seated situation, a seated situation. Yeah, a 16-inch stool would be great. This stool is, so someone's asking about this size. This is like a really tiny one, but I like that it zips up. So this is only probably like 10 inches maybe off the ground. It's super tiny. Yes, I'm not sure what this brand is. I was looking just online for the smallest stool I could find, so I'm afraid I don't know the brand. But I can show you how it zips back up. It doesn't actually have a brand on this. But it's enough to keep your butt off the ground, but it's not like the greatest stool in the world. I'm gonna tilt you guys down since we're doing floor seating here. So this could be a little longer now. All right, so there's a little bit of a learning curve with it, like adjusting it. And you need some oomph on the turn. Oh. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand this mechanism. Okay, so for a seated situation here, like plein air painting, like I could take this kit with me in a carry-on if I wanted to with my method of taking paint. I'm not responsible if you lose your paint. Go early enough that you can still check your bag if they give you a hassle about it. But I often am able to get away with checking my paint as long as you call it artist oil colors. or sorry, artist colors made from vegetable oil. That's how you want to phrase it. Don't call it paint. Paint is not allowed. Artist colors made from vegetable oil is usually allowed. Is often allowed. Okay, so if I'm cool with sitting, which sometimes I am, especially if I'm going to be painting outside like all day, I don't mind a good sit. If I'm doing a quick study, I prefer standing. But I would definitely sacrifice standing if I could get my whole kit in my carry-on. So I would say that like the biggest advantage of this particular easel is that it is small. I love that. This does feel sturdy. This feels secure. Let me get my Porchade box and see if it'll work in conjunction with this easel. We'll check that too. All right, so this is my painting box that I typically use. It does look like it would have to go too high on the easel to work with this. So I would have to, I can just have it on the floor, or if I'm seated, I don't usually take a Porchade box because I just use the grounds to hold my paint. I hold my palette, so I'm not that concerned with having, this in front of me. This is more of a table for me where I can like rest my coffee and my snacks when I'm painting. So it's not a big deal for me to just use it as a table here. If I'm seated, it's still accessible. So that's not really a deal breaker. So anyways, so this is kind of what we're talking about today, and what we have available today for kind of a studio inspection. It's really fun that people are being so innovative. This easel is really innovative in some ways. How small it packs down, the twist mechanism instead of dealing with all those little clicky locks. I like that. But either I'm being silly and can't get the legs out all the way, or it's a little shorter for me, for my preferences for standing painting. I'm not sure which. I'll get clarity on that and get back to you. But I would definitely, I could see this definitely being my go-to travel easel, hands down. If it keeps me out of checking bag purgatory, I would definitely take this one traveling. So thank you for joining me today. It was lovely having you. If you have any questions about supplies, please don't hesitate to ask in the chat. I try to be diligent in answering all the questions. And if you are interested in this easel, I can put a little link up for you. And please note that this is an affiliate link, which means at no additional cost to you that the School of Atelier Arts may receive a small portion of the price. So if you like what you see, if you're in need of an easel that is very small and packable, for watercolor artists, if you need an easel that has a lot of tilt to it, that's a really good choice for this one as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, my first true studio review. I hope that I was able to give you an honest impression of this easel, and that if you think it'll meet your needs, that you'll consider purchasing one. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. Next week, I hope to be back to traditional painting with good light. So safe travels and happy painting until then. Bye, everybody.